Audi killed the A4 last year. 30 years, 5 generations. If you were cross-shopping compact luxury sedans in Europe and had the A4 on the shortlist, that shortlist just changed shape. The A5 is not a mild successor. It looks like a sedan from outside and behaves like something else entirely when you open the boot. The BMW 3 Series was never losing sleep over the A4. The A5 is a different problem for Munich. The Sport Edition exterior has found the confidence the A4 spent its later years looking for. Horizon Blue Metallic does not photograph well, and the Brussels show floor is where it earns its place. Against the polished black of the 19-inch Audi Sport wheels, it reads closer to Nordic steel than standard blue. The S-line treatment sits flush and purposeful, the kind of spec that reads as original design intention rather than a mid-trim checkbox. I was not prepared for how far the interior has moved. The full-width curved glass panel houses the 14.5-inch touchscreen and the 11.9-inch Virtual Cockpit together as a single unit. You sit in front of something that belongs in an A6, not a compact sedan, and you feel it within the first 30 seconds. The Sport Edition sport seats hold shape through a corner without hardening into a punishment by the second hour. Build quality is consistent across every surface you actually touch. I went looking for where the budget went, and the lower dashboard trim panel is the only place I found any softness worth mentioning. The optional front passenger MMI screen on the Brussels show car adds a 10.9-inch display for the left seat at €950. If that seat is regularly occupied, the calculation is immediate. That small investment tells you something about how Audi built this car, because the hardware to support it was already there from the factory floor. The powertrain is where some buyers will find the uncomfortable number, and that comes after the boot. The A5 Berline is a liftback dressed as a sedan. It looks conventional from 12 meters. Open the boot and the entire rear panel lifts clear, wide and low-lipped, with a flat floor when the rear bench folds. You gain the loading access of a hatchback, without surrendering the profile that made you consider this car. 445 liters with the seats up. That is a design choice that required Audi to be honest about what their buyers actually need on a Tuesday, not just what impresses on a forecourt. 150 horsepower from the entry TFSI petrol. That is the honest negative at this price, and it is a real one. 0 to 100 takes close to 10 seconds. The S-Tronic dual clutch manages the engine's limits smoothly enough that you rarely notice them in town, and 5.6 liters per 100 kilometers in official combined testing is broadly what real-world mixed driving confirms. For anyone who needs the performance argument, the S5 exists with 362 horsepower from a 3-liter 6-cylinder, at a price that enters a different bracket entirely. €49,794 for the Sport Edition as configured at Brussels. The BMW 3 Series at comparable money offers a more engaging chassis and a livelier drive. Those are genuine advantages, not nothing. What it does not offer is this interior architecture, this screen package, or a liftback body as the standard configuration. Whether the Audi case closes that argument for your week is a decision you make, not me. The A4 never made this argument clearly enough to win it. The A5 does not have that problem. Subscribe so you don't miss the S5 comparison. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button and subscribe for more content just like this. Leave a comment below with your thoughts or questions. I read every single one. And don't forget to click the bell icon to get notified about my next upload. See you in the next video.